it's really important generally that you should know when you're barking up the wrong tree. And I think
Mm,
this even applies to our listeners who are thinking about applying for a certain subject, because there is a collective sense of pressure, certainly when it comes to when you're competing with your friends, or if you are competing, that is. You want to get into the most competitive, like well renowned course at university. And I'll be honest, when I was applying for geography at Cambridge, there was a bit of unspoken pressure from
mm,
friends and family. Not pressure, but I could sense that people were thinking, "Oh, he's applying for geography. He's getting the easy route into Cambridge, and he's just going to be coloring in for three
mhm,
years." And yeah, the coloring in does happen, but at the same time, I applied to geography because it was what I authentically and genuinely liked. And I think
mhm,
if you apply for a subject that you're not fond of, but you think it's going to give you the best shot at getting a job in investment banking or in law, whatever it is, I think you're going to be quite disappointed when you get to university and realize that you have to bang out 10 essays a term on this subject. And so it's better to authentically follow your own path rather than the path of someone else. And there's a really great quote from a German novelist called Hermann Hesse. And he says, it's better to be drunk on your own path than be sober on someone else's. And what he means is that it's okay to feel a bit lost, a bit anxious that, oh, I'm falling behind. I don't know what's going on. But
mhm,
at the same time, you could be walking on someone else's path with this sense of, oh yeah, this feels good. I've got a training contract to Allen and Overy. Look at me. I'm whatever. I'm going to be earning six figures. But you could be miserable if you pursue that route.
mm,
So I think it's always better to just trust your gut with these things and really go with your heart when it comes to big decisions like getting a job and
mm.
applying to university for our listeners.
No, even when I speak to people at law firms, they say half of the applicants now are non-law. So if anyone's like thinking, I want to be a lawyer, but not sure if I want to do law for 3 years, because you said once you commit to something, you're not doing a degree for a job. You have to spend 3 years reading about it. Just think about what you actually enjoy, because you can still get the job in the 3 years' time, even if, say, you want to be a lawyer, even if you don't do a law degree, but you need to think about what you'll be happy doing for those 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very good point. I mean, when I was younger, I wanted to work at an investment bank. Not this wasn't an authentic desire of my own heart. It was it pays well, it's a prestigious job, it looks good, so I want to
Mm,
pursue that job. But obviously, as you know, I left and I run this now full time. So I guess if I wanted to pursue if I wanted to maximize my chances of getting a job at an investment bank, I probably could have studied economics. But somehow I managed to study geography and get the job. And I think it's now come full circle where I realized it wasn't for me. And I guess it was a rite of passage in a way. You have to go through all of that to realize it's not for you.
mm.
Ultimately, then you can sort of sit back and think, right, it's all sort of worked out.